My life, I will live it through a love gaze, a self-love gaze.
My name is Motedia Ivia and welcome to my YouTube channel.
It's gonna be.
Hi guys, guess who's back from Lazy Land? Yes, I am back and I am back with a new video. In this video, we shall be doing a mid-year life audit of my life, of course, and we shall be doing this against a vision board that I made at the beginning of the year. Alright, so why are we doing this? Because we are literally, obviously, halfway into 2020. Seeing how crazy and how, how you guys know how this year has been. For me, that feels like a blessing in the very least. As far as I'm concerned, that is a great blessing to be able to sit here and reflect on it, maybe adjust a few plans that I made at the beginning of the year and see how it goes. So again, I mentioned a vision board. I shall share with you my vision board. My vision board is a soft copy vision board, and that's because I knew that I would be moving around a lot. I needed something practical, so I stumbled upon a thread on Twitter of a lady who was showing us how to go about it. How to make a soft copy vision board. So I made one on my phone. It's always on my phone, like when I touch my phone, I can be able to see what all my plans are on my phone, and I'm on my phone a lot of times, so that's very efficient. That's really efficient for me and very practical. So yeah, I shall share it with you guys here, and let's get right into discussing it. Yes, let's get right into the audit. Now, my theme for the year, as you guys can see, is woman of leisure. And by woman of leisure, it was basically me reminding myself not to be scared to enjoy life. This was me reminding myself that in this year I was going to step out of my comfort zone and I was going to step into the goodness that life has to offer. And not only step into, but enjoy, allow myself to receive and enjoy the goodness that comes with life. Because sometimes the life is not so bad. It's not so bad. We can be able to enjoy it. So basically, I was just trying to have a good time this year. Basically, in very few words. Now, the first thing that I wanted to do again so much this year, the first thing on my list was travel. How original. I really wanted to travel a lot, guys. And for me, the reasons why I really wanted to travel are: one, I am too comfortable in my bed. I am too comfortable in the house to an extent where I find that life might be passing me by as I sleep and hang out in the bed and Netflix all year round. So this was going to be a challenge for me to actually step out and do things. Step out and put myself, or rather just like pick up hobbies and activities and find out what I really like. So that was the major reason as to why I really wanted to travel. And also the other reasons for just being able to see the world, blah 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 blah. Now, I had a list of about, let's say in the list, 15 countries that I wanted to guys, I'm pretty ambitious. I had 15 countries that I wanted to travel to this year, and in the 15 countries that I wanted to go to, I was able to do 2. So 2 out of the 15. Now if I add the local destinations, it's going to probably get to around 21. But luckily, guys, I am lucky to report that even if I was not able to do the world tour I was trying to do, I was actually able to get myself out of the house and do things as a local tourist. I was able to push myself out of the house, wake up, dress up, and go out, even if that out was my balcony. So I did spend less time in my bed. So if me I'm concerned, if me I'm asked, so far so good, honey. So far so good. The second image that you see is of a black woman eating life with a big spoon. And I think it's already clear enough, guys. That is the kind of business I am into. That is my kind of content. Black women having a good time, enjoying life. Living in luxury, soaking in goodness. That is just there to remind me of how deserving I am of these good things. And if I get an opportunity to experience them, I should not, first of all, feel guilt because good things are happening to me. I should not feel guilt for wanting good things. I should not be shamed by anyone for wanting a good life. So that is why that was there, because again, I said I am in the business of having a good time. The third thing that I really wanted to do again was sports. Now, if you know me, I am not a very sporty person. I have never been really, but I really wanted to do activities because it is part of, physical self-care. It's not an option. Move your body. That is a requirement, yeah? All right, so I really wanted to do some sports that I really like, and for me that was cycling, as you can see, and swimming. Now, this is what happened. With swimming, I took up some lessons. I had some issues with swimming, I have a long history with swimming that I used to swim when I was a child, but then stopped because of some issues and body image issues, just issues, guys. But I was trying to work through them, so I took up some lessons, and that was pretty nice. That was going really nice. I had some lessons, but you know what happened? Corona decided I needed to be stuck in the house for about 3 months, so that happened, and I stopped the lessons. But at least I had a subscription. I had actually dedicated myself to doing it, and I'd actually even taken up lessons. So that's good. That's good, right? Yes. Now the second one is cycling. I really loved cycling as a child. Yeah, I really enjoyed cycling as a child. And so I knew it was going to be easy for me to get back into cycling and to incorporate cycling as part of my life. Now what happened was, it never happened. I have not touched a bicycle this year. I have not. Yeah, it is what it is. But guys, we are literally halfway into the year. We have like 6 more months. That could happen. Who knows? Yeah, who knows? Yeah, so that's what happened with the sports. So in the meantime, I have not been doing any sports, but I walk sometimes. Now the fourth thing that I really wanted for this year was to become financially confident. Yeah, so what I've done towards achieving this was that I've had conversations. For those who do not know, I have conversations on my Instagram with my friends. It's called Ivia Friends on my Instagram. So I've had 2 conversations with my friend called Boroki Bathi, who is like my money guy, information money guy. So we've had these conversations, we've engaged, and through those conversations I have actually realized and been pushed to read up on financial information. I don't know why I'm not finding the vocabulary for finances, but anyway, yeah. It's because I don't have the finances either. Anyway, so yeah, so basically we've had conversations. I have read up some books and read up some articles. I've watched some videos, so I can tell you, even if I am not as financially capable as I would want to be at this moment, I can tell you, I can proudly say that I have some information that has actually made me a better spender. And by better spender, I mean less spender, not, yeah. So I spend less, or rather I know where my money goes. So if I know where my money goes, that means I am more intentional with it, yeah. And it's easier for me to control how it leaves my pockets again. So yeah, so that is going good. So far, so good. Fifth thing that I wanted to do was live a more sustainable life. And that has been pretty easy for me because it was already part of the culture, and also because I was a nice seeker. This is not news to me. As a nice seeker, this is not news to you, yeah? So yeah, I was already living sustainably, but I've been able to go a level higher into it. Like the recycling part, I have really been good at it. I shop in bulk, so that means I don't have as much waste. I carry my own water. I mostly, that sort of thing. So that has been going good. I think that has been going good. I actually even use a bamboo toothbrush, guys. It's here. This is how good this has been going. I use a bamboo toothbrush. I mean, Miss Environmentalist, Miss Environment, Kitui County. Now, the 6th thing, or is it the 7th thing? It's the 6th thing that I really wanted to work on this year was my wardrobe. And as you guys might have guessed, I have actually overachieved. No, I've really done good on my wardrobe. I think I'm at a point where, the rest of the year I won't need to buy anything. That's how good I have been doing when it comes to my wardrobe. So what I did was I decluttered. I did away with clothes that I have, like, if I've not touched something in 2 months, or I do not even think about it in 3 months, I do not need it in my wardrobe. So I did away with that. So what I did was I donated the clothes that I was not wearing as much, the clothes that were not fitting me as well, as I would want them to fit me. And that's that sort of thing. Another thing that I looked at while I was taking care of my wardrobe was colors. So I came up with colors that I really liked. So my wardrobe at the moment is very basic colors. It's literally in black and white, and then we add a dash of pink and burgundy, because this is probably my best color. I really like burgundy. So those are the primary colors in my wardrobe. Of course, there's a bit of mustard yellow because I also like mustard yellow, but it's a bit regulated. I don't have extremes when it comes to colors, so I was able to consolidate that and actually find out colors that I really like. So that has been a good journey for me. I feel good about it. I really feel good about it. So good, like I said before, I don't think I'll be buying things anymore for the rest of the year. That's how good that went. Yeah. The other thing that I really wanted to work on this year was I wanted to go back to school. Now, I graduated last year with I got my undergrad last year December, and I was thinking about going back to school, do my master's. I did Bachelor of Arts, and with Bachelor of Arts / liberal arts, it's a quite general field, so I am not necessarily a professional in one thing. So I was looking around to figure out whatever it is that I wanted to be a professional on, and I wanted to go back to school. And then so I did come up with some ideas at the beginning of the year. I did send out some applications, and I got like 3 rejections. It's honestly, it actually is what it is. But those rejections have actually made me rethink the plans that I had and the ideas that I thought I would pursue. And I won't say that they've been nice, but I do feel like they've given me more time to think, and I probably did need a bit more time to think about what I really want to do. So at the moment, when it comes to going back to school, that's a bit foggy. I do not know what that looks like at the moment, but at least it's getting clearer by the day, and it's getting more I'm getting more intentional with that, rather than just rushing to get a master's, because you should get a master's. So guys, that has been my year so far, my 6 months so far. Yeah, and what I can say generally is that we're looking into the future. We are hopeful and grateful for so far, and let's see what it brings. Honestly. So I don't know if you guys made any plans for the year. I don't know how the year has been for you, but again, I do hope that at least you have, even if it's hope that you have, at least you have something to be grateful for. Yeah, I really hope that as much as it has not been as rosy as we would have wanted it to be. This was supposed to be everyone's year. Even if it has not been that, I really hope that you can find something in your life to be grateful and to be happy or hopeful for. Yeah, so thank you guys for joining me. Yes, thank you for joining me in this video. Thank you for letting me, allowing me to be part of your self-love journey. Yes, in the meantime, just make sure that your head stays clear and that your heart is in the right place and it's beating at the right pace.